Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if the video's been out already, you guys know about this big blue container that I got in. But yeah, so I got this blue container in to store a bunch more parts in. It's 40 foot long and it's a high cube, so it's 9'6" tall. Standard ones are 8'6" tall, so I went with the high cube, get an extra foot. It's 8'6" wide and yeah, 40 foot long, so I should be able to fit a few thousand parts in there. I bought a bunch of lumber to start building shelves inside there, and yeah, get to putting parts in there. So I'm gonna set you guys on the tripod now and get to carrying this lumber into there because it's about to rain and that lumber ain't treated. So I'm gonna put you guys on time-lapse mode, get all that carried in there, and probably start laying it out to start building some shelves. So finally got all the wood drug in the shipping container here from over there. The only reason I wasn't using the skid loader is because it's muddy out here in the hayfield and I don't want to tear the hayfield up. So I just dumped them over the fence there and carried them over here. But I got 15 sheets of 3/4 inch 4x8 pieces of plywood. Those were quite pricey. And then I got a bunch of 2x4s, of 40 that are 12 foot long, 10 that are 10 foot long, and then 20 that are 8 foot long. So I'm sure that's not gonna be enough to put shelves in this thing, but it at least gives me a good start, because I'm gonna go down both sides of the container here, leave like a 3 foot walkway in the middle, and have like a 3 foot wide shelf on this side and like a 2 foot wide shelf on this side. And then here at the end, I'm gonna come out like 4 feet, and then I'm just gonna have like a 2-story right here. So I can put my light radiators up here and my heavy radiators down here, because radiators are huge and they take up a lot of space. So I think right there, if I just do 2-story, we can fit quite a few radiators up there. And then yeah, 3 foot on this side, so I'll come out to about here probably, and then just come out to the board on this side, and that'll leave me plenty of room to walk in and out and grab the parts I need. So I guess I'll pick you guys back up when I get to building shelves. Hey guys, so it's Saturday morning now, and the ground is very frozen, so it's time to get the container out there. Stole my grandpa's skid loader, so we have 2 skid loaders to move this container. But I had a buddy come over a couple days ago and we got started on the shelves. I meant to put the camera up, but I forgot. So we got a little bit of the shelves started anyways. And it's looking pretty good for the most part. I had already ran out of the 2x4s that are 8 foot long, and I'm doubling them up. So I had to get more of those. I got 20 more 2x4s that are 8 foot long. And so I'm sure I still don't have plenty of wood, because here's my pile of 12 foot long 2x4s. So I don't think I have enough still. Here's my new pile of 2x4s that are 8 foot long. I didn't put the plywood on yet, because I'm putting braces in between here. And then the container's going downhill, so some of these shelves, I'm gonna have to either lift my board up or put my board down when I get it level out there. Just because this container ain't sitting very level right now. So it's been pretty fun building them, but yeah, it's frozen out, so I need to get this container out there before it becomes 45 out and nasty and muddy. So that's what the plan is. So I guess I'll set you guys on the tripod of us getting it out there. And then when I get to building these shelves again, I'll try to remember to set you guys on the tripod to get something done. So yeah, I guess we'll get to work. saw, we got the container moved out here. Got my 50-30 spun back around. I'm thinking I might set it on top of the container. I haven't decided yet though. Sounds like a good idea, I think. But I got it up against the hot wire and got some blocks under it. It might sink in the ground, but oh well, I suppose. It ain't gonna be here forever. Got quite a few blocks on this end. And so there's a little step right there, but that ain't no biggie. And then, yeah, got it along the fence here. A little walkway still, but for the most part, it's level. And in here, I've been working on building my shelves. And I was gonna set you guys on the tripod, but my camera was about to die. So I've been working at it in here with you guys off camera. But getting pretty far on it anyways. So I'm doing like 3 shelves for these 2 sections. And then I'm putting supports right here in the middle, and then cutting a piece of plywood, and yeah, I'm bolting it all together. So here's the finished product for the most part. And then underneath here. So it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna cut out a little piece of plywood for right in here, probably. Probably put a couple little blocks in there to nail the plywood down. And then up here, this is gonna be my radiator section. So I'm just gonna throw a piece of plywood up on top of here, and then radiators are going down here and whatnot. These are gonna be the light ones, so this ain't gonna be, this will hold up good enough, but yeah, so it's looking pretty good. I ran out of screws, so I had to go grab more screws, and my pile of wood is really getting down there. And yeah, that's no fun. Wood's expensive right now, so I guess for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some more little sections here to put in here, get all them all knocked out. And get plywood down and cut down for at least this section. And then depending on what I have left of 2x4s that are 12 foot long, I might start another section coming down and go from there. So making pretty good headway, and I'm excited. And hopefully I'll start pulling parts and putting them in here soon, like tomorrow, hopefully. So I guess I'll set you guys on the tripod now and see what I can get done. So as you guys seen in the time lapse, I got quite a bit done back here on the shelves. Got plywood on this side. So these 2 sections right here are done. And then I got plywood on the back section there. Still need to cut plywood for here. But overall, it's looking a lot better. I'm just using scrap pieces back here for the radiator shelf. That should be fine. Because yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of extra plywood if I don't use the scrap pieces, because as you guys can tell, I got quite a bit here left, and only 2, 4, 6 sheets of full sheets of plywood left, and then all this is scrap. So heck, 3 of these full sheets will be gone on here. So I might as well start using the scraps somewhere, just so I'm not wasting all of it, because these sheets were like 35 a piece or something. So yeah, lumber's pretty pricey, but I'm getting there anyways on my shelves. But I'm gonna save this project for a rainy day, just because I can work on this when it's raining outside. But I figure I wouldn't just build shelves in this video, because building shelves is just boring. But what I'm thinking about doing is setting a tractor up here on top of the container, I'm thinking it's gonna be my little 5030 here, because this thing needs quite a bit of work. It ran fantastic all last year, tedding hay and whatnot, and then I let it sit outside and I put the radiator back in it, and it just starts leaking fuel, and the head gasket starts leaking, and so that's the least of my concern on that tractor. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to get it up on top there and see if I can't get it to stay up there. And I mean, I don't know how much weight the roof can hold, but I'm sure it can hold quite a bit. And then I think I'm gonna set this C Alice up there too with a John Deere skid steer. So we'll see what happens. It might just be a whole mess and tear everything up, but I really want a tractor up there. That looks sweet. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I guess I'm gonna set you guys on the tripod, probably on that 966 over there, and hopefully you can see the whole show of getting her up there. kidding about putting a tractor on top of the container there. This deer won't lift it high enough to get up there. So I'm gonna have to wait till I get the Bobcat fixed. And then I'll try it. The 50/30 has fluid in the rear tires, so the deer really, it gets tippy on the rear. And then see, dang deer ain't gonna lift it up there. What a shame. I at least tried anyways to get the tractors up there. Once I get the Bobcat running how it's supposed to, I'll bring it out here and see what I can't tear up. If the deer would lift a little higher, then I could get them up there, but it ain't happening today. It does suck that there is fluid in the rear of this tractor. Otherwise, I still wouldn't be able to get it up today, just because that ain't gonna lift it high enough. But really want one of them up there. Looks sweet. At least from the road, it looks sweet. If the roof started caving in, well, that's a different story. It might not be too sweet after all. But yeah, I guess I will wait till another day and try again and see what happens. So yeah, I guess I'll pick you guys up when I try again, or when I get to working on the shelves again. Sorry for the wind noise if it sucks, but it's been a couple weeks now on this project as well. And as you can see, I got a gator frame up there on top. If you guys watched one of my previous videos, then you saw that I did not get a tractor put on the roof of my container here. The reason for that is the roof is not as strong as the sides on the container here, so it's just gonna bow in if I put a tractor up there. And I mean, I could put supports in there, weld supports to hold the tractor, but it's not worth my time. I was just wanting it for looks. But yeah, so the 50/30 is gonna stay down here for now. The little Alice C that was right here, I parted it out already, and it is long gone. This 88 diesel here is on auction time if y'all are interested. I got a few pieces of equipment on there. I'm sure I'll do another video on that. But in the container here, I did get a few more shelves built, as you guys can tell. So we're about halfway built on the shelves. But I ran out of wood. I have this plywood scraps here that I'm gonna use on the shelves because I'm putting these cross pieces in here. So I'll just make little sections and yeah, use all these scraps instead of wasting them. All I got's left is the 2x4s that are 8 foot long, but they're for my uprights. And yeah, these are the only boards that are left, and I really don't want to go buy wood yet. So I'm holding it out for a minute until I get some parts on the shelves in here to see like what I want my next shelf to be like, because all parts are different. So I want to build the shelves to make my parts fit right, if you guys get what I'm meaning. Like if they're really, really heavy parts, then don't make them as long, or put supports in them. And if they're really small parts, then maybe build cubbies or whatnot. So I'm just getting a feel for it of what I'm gonna do. But as you guys can tell behind me here, the shelves are filling up. I got all of the hydraulic valves and stuff moved out here. A few high-low clutch packs. All of my hydraulic pumps are on this shelf here. Some more hydraulic valves that need to make their way on this shelf. I just haven't got them organized yet, or they might go on the floor here. I got some heavier stuff on the floor there. 7000 series high-low clutch packs. And this is gonna, I got all my PTO parts in here as well. I got a few more IH PTOs, and they're just gonna go underneath because those things are freaking heavy. Super heavy. So yeah, PTO parts, hydraulic stuff, all in here. Here's all my lift cylinders and whatnot. You guys really can't see them, but I got all them moved out here. Alternators, generators, and a whole starter shelf, which it's about full, which ain't a good thing. I am gonna move all my oil pumps. I've got a few of them moved out here, move all them. I did get all my radiators moved in here as well. and some plywood scraps up here. So all my radiators are in, and I'm gonna move all my front timing covers and rear engine plates and front engine plates out here as well. And that should make the barn there a little bit cleaner. And then I'll have to rearrange the barn and see what it looks like from there. And yeah, go from there. So not really too much has changed, just organizing and moving stuff around and whatnot. This stuff's just boring and not worth videoing for you guys. So been selling a lot of parts too, like crazy. So it's been fun shipping parts out. That's one of my least favorite things. But yeah, not much has changed since the last video. But yeah, I do got a few videos in the works, and yeah, some good ones coming. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for me to stay tuned for the upcoming videos that I got coming out here soon. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. And I guess I'll catch you on the next one, and thanks for watching.